Hello and welcome to Bollywood Guitar Tabs. Today we are going to be learning the guitar tabs for the song Allah Ke Bande. This is from the movie Waisa Bhi Hota Hai. It's a really beautiful song with beautiful sounding chord progressions. So let's begin it. First of all, let's see the tuning in the song. So the song has been played in standard tuning. In standard tuning, we have to tune our strings from the 6th string till the 1st string at E, A, D, G, B and E finally. So the 6th string here is E, 5th A, 4th D, 3rd G, 2nd B and 1st is E. Please note here that the 6th string is the topmost string and the 1st string is the downmost string. This is also called low E and this is called high, and remaining strings are from top to down A, D, G, B. E, A, D, G, B, E. You can tune your guitar using any tuner available in the market, or there are a number of mobile apps available nowadays for tuning the guitar too. Now let's see the rhythm pattern in the song. So the rhythm pattern is D, M, U, M, D, M, U, U, D. So all the D's here are the downward strums and all the U's here are the upward strums. And all the M's are the muted sounds, like this. This could be the downward strum or upward strum. You simply have to mute the strings with your left hand before you play it, like this. So I'll play the strumming pattern in the song at original tempo first of all, and then I'll break it down bits by bits. So it is. So that is the strumming pattern. So what's happening here is down, mute up, mute down, mute up, down, down, mute up, mute down, mute up, down, down, mute up, mute down, mute up, down. So you can, in the beginning, you can play it really slow and gradually build up the speed to the original song. Somewhat like. And if you want to sound even better, what you can do is you can place 2 muted strums in between any 2 rhythm patterns. I'll show you how. So this is for the strumming pattern. I hope it was clear. Before moving further, let's see what chords are used in the song, and let's see basic chord theory before we move on. So since this is the first tutorial, I would like to brief a little bit on what guitar chords are. Guitar chords are nothing but harmony that is created by the combination of a number of notes that are played together. On the screen, what you can see now is a rotated right hand guitar fretboard and the finger positions for the chord A major in it. And see, another important thing here is to understand how to read a guitar fretboard diagram. So the 6 horizontal lines on this diagram are the 6 strings of a rotated right-handed guitar fretboard, which means the topmost horizontal line here must be the first string, the high E on a real guitar. Similarly, the bottommost line must be the 6th string, the low E on a real guitar. Also, there are a few circles also there. So those circles, along with the numbers in them, are the positions of the fingers. First, second, third, fourth, wherein you need to place them on the fretboard in order to get the sound of the chord. And this is a general idea which applies to reading any chord diagram. So in the example of A major over here, the first finger has to be placed on 4th string, 2nd fret. And similarly, second finger has to be placed on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. The third finger has to be placed on the 2nd position of the 2nd string. And as you can see, there is a O sign on the top of the 1st and 5th string. That means these are the open strings and these are to be played. And please note here that there is a cross sign on the top of the 6th string. That means that string is not meant to be played for A major. So the A major sound is like this. And please also note here that this kind of chord is also sometimes called an open chord because it has open string sounds like this over here, and the 5th string. 1st and 5th are played open, so this is an open chord. There are many other open chords, and we'll discuss only those chords for this tutorial which have been used in this particular song. So the first chord is G major chord, the second chord is D major chord, third is E minor chord, fourth is C major, and fifth is E flat major. So we'll see basic G major chord. This is an open chord. I hope by now you can understand how to read a chord diagram. So similar to A major, first of all you have to place your first finger on the 5th string 2nd fret, second finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, and the third finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And the remaining strings, that is the 4th string, 3rd string and 2nd string, all these are open. So this is a G chord. Similarly, a D. This is from top to down, X, X, 0, 2, 3, 2. So the 5th and 6th are not to be played. Remaining strings are like this. So D major chord is this, G major is this, E minor is 0, 2, 2, 0, 0, 0 from top to down, and C major is 3, 2, 0, 1, 0, and so on and so forth. There is another class of chords called bar chord. So we'll cover them in this tutorial because there are 2 or 3 bar chords that are there in this song also. One of them is F major chord. So this is a very frequently used chord, really awesome sounding, and you will find it in a number of songs. F major. This is slightly difficult to figure out and get it to sound straight, but once you get it, you're very good to go with this. So F major is one chord, and as you can see on the chord diagram, it is 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. So this is a basic simpler version of F major. If you place it with a bar like this, then it is a bar chord. All the bar chords are like this only. Basically you have to place your index finger covering the entire fretboard. and the remaining finger positions are determined as per the chord. So this is a bar chord. Another bar chord that has been used in the song is the B minor chord. It's a second fret bar chord. So its notations are X 2 4 4 3 2. So this is B minor chord, a really beautiful one again. And so that's it for the chord. Now we'll go to the actual song. Finally, let's move to the song. So the introduction part of the song is has been played with plucking, and plucking in simple terms is random noodling over the strings with right hand, random picking of the strings while placing the chord on the left hand. So the two chords that have been continuously played back to back during the introduction for the, I think, first two lines are G major and D major chord. Somewhat like this. So what I'll do is, to make it easier, I will play this along with the track. So this is the introduction part played with plucking. You just have to simply play the G major chord first, pluck over it on the third, second, first string, and the same to be repeated back on D major chord. To make it beautiful sounding, you can initially pluck this completely. You can strum this all the way and then follow a plucking pattern, a common plucking pattern that repeats over on the second chord also. So this is for the introduction part. Now comes the second part. This is played over strumming. This is where the strumming is actually beginning in the song. So I'll play it along with the track for making it easier. And it is G major, then D major, back to G major, then D major. So this is for the introduction part. Over here there is a G major chord followed by a D major chord, then back to G major, then D major. This happens a couple of times before the song comes to the pre-chorus section. So उड़ता रहा वो आसमां से आकर गिरा ज़मीं पर, ये pre-chorus section में है. और this is really important. This section along with the chorus section जो इसके just बाद में आएगा, those two parts, they are repeated like 3 or 4 times after this. So I'll explain what chords are there in this part. So on this one there is G major chord followed by a B minor chord, then E minor, then G major. So these are the 4 chords. As soon as you finish with these 4, on the second line, second part of the pre-chorus section, these chords are repeated again, but the only difference is the last chord is replaced by a D major. So the first 4 are G major, B minor, E minor, G major, then comes G major, B minor, E minor, and lastly D major. So this is a loop of 8 chords. Basically I'll play this with the track and I'll cover the pre-chorus section completely before we head on to the chorus section. and the same chords you'll see they are being repeated in the chorus section again. So I'll play this. So until here we have covered the introduction section, then the pre-chorus section and the chorus section of the song. I hope it was clear. Now we'll move on to the breakdown. This is the first breakdown and comes right before the first verse, and it has a total 6 chords, and basically those are just 3 chords repeated 2 times. So I'll tell the chords first. This is G major, E flat major, F major, G major, E flat major, F major. So I'll play this with the song to make it easier. So that was for the breakdown part 1. Now we'll come at the verse number 1. So this is really important section in this song, and this is the first verse, and the same bunch of chords will be repeated for the second verse also. First of all, there is an F chord followed by D major chord, then G major chord, F major, D major, G major, then back to D major. So this pattern will be repeating around 3 or 4 times in this one verse, with slightly varying the strumming pattern before we hit the chorus section again. And so I'll play this with the track. So this covers the verse part 1. Now we will head on to the chorus section with the same chords: G major, B minor, E minor, G major. Then the same first 3 chords followed by a last chord replaced by D major. So I'll play this with the track. So this is for the verse and chorus part 1. Now comes the breakdown part 2. In this one there are a few more chords, so I'll tell the chords before we'll play it with the track. The first chord is a G major chord followed by E flat major, back to G major, then D major, E minor, C major, D major, and lastly G major. So I'll play this with the track. So we'll come to the verse part 2 with same chords as verse 1, and I've already explained the chorus section once or twice, so that covers the chord section for the chorus. I'll play this in one breeze. So there is a little plucking part by the end of the song, right after the chorus. So this is during the pre-chorus section. So in this section, instead of strumming with the regular G major, B minor, E minor, and D major, this time he plays just a random plucking over the G major chord, and I'll play this once. And then finally chorus comes around 2 times. I'll play this again, the same chords. So those were the guitar tabs and chords for the song Allah Ke Bande. I hope you liked it and also learned something. If you did, please like the video and also do subscribe to Bollywood Guitar Tabs for more upcoming content. So until next time, bye bye, take care and see you.